for decades. The phenomenon we whisper about as the Mandela Effect has been dismissed as nothing more than a human flaw hiccup in your brain's storage. A failure of collective memory. But what if that comforting explanation is the biggest lie of all? Deep inside the secretive DeadHour Archives, there exists a corrupted file labeled DeadHour File 035 Beta, Reality Shift Event. And what it contains does unjust dismantle the memory explanation. It reveals something far more terrifying. This is not a memory problem. This is universal data corruption. The file doesn't start with a spooky story. It opens with a cold system alert, documenting a low-frequency anomaly detected in 2010. And guess what happened in 2010? That's the exact year the Berenstain Bears divergence exploded into public consciousness. The archives show that 98.4% of cultural records align with the corrupted Berenstain timeline. That margin of error is so tiny, so statistically precise, that it eliminates the possibility of coincidence. You didn't forget how to spell their name, the spelling changed. The DeadHour file then bleeds into visual artifacts static hidden scans of pre-2000. Advertisements where analysts describe the emergence of a chilling concept, the residual object phantom. Remember Jiffy peanut butter? Most people recall a specific jar design that officially, according to current records, never existed. Yet 78% of the test group recalled it with disturbing clarity, down to the exact color of the lid and the curve of the label. They remembered holding something that this reality claims they never owned. Then there is the infamous Fruit of the Loom logo evidence. The file recovered 3 separate time-stamped logo files from different archival layers. Each one contradicts the others. Each one is undeniably authentic within its timeline. And each one features or completely erases the notorious cornucopia. Not as a simple design mistake, but as a leftover object from realities that simply no longer align with our own. These aren't coincidences, the report warns. These are microfractures, hairline tears in the current dimension. Archived remnants of realities we were never meant to remember. The shifting reality isn't just affecting pop culture either. The file then gets terrifyingly specific, revealing long-term climate records, geopolitical maps, and deep web satellite imagery from 2005 to 2024. What they show is a slow, systematic repositioning of Italy's boot, shifting millimeters per year. This movement is too precise and too consistent to be tectonic drift. It suggests active correction, not natural change. The file escalates even further when it recovers fragments of a classified government audio log designate Omega.7. This log features a panicked debrief describing an unaccounted-for structural anomaly at the Statue of Liberty. The anomaly? They were discussing a viewing platform that, in the present timeline, has never existed. Yet it is described in excruciating architectural detail by multiple high-ranking officials. The conclusion is chilling and unavoidable. Something is actively cleaning up after these shifts. Something is erasing the inconsistencies, smoothing the seams between realities, and leaving only fragments behind fragments that are embedded deeply in human consciousness, because it is the only system that has not yet been overwritten. The report ends with a final, heart-stopping directive. The screen dims to black as the voice breathes its last warning. Your memories are not wrong. This universe is. And the silence you feel right now is not pissied, is the sound of the shift finishing its work. If you recognize any of these phantom objects, or if you feel like you just stepped onto a reality that isn't quite yours, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the DeadHour Archives, and tell me in the comments, what is the single most unsettling reality shift you've personally experienced? Stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next reality breach.